welcome back to another iTell Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. I just got back from 2 months in Southeast Asia and I wanted to film a little bit of a detox juice and weight loss juice video. I have 3 amazing recipes coming to you all and I'm very excited to share them. I'm also going to talk a little bit more about the juicer I will be using today later on in the video, and I'll have an affiliate code for you to get 10% off this amazing juicer. Let's just kind of get right into it. So as you can see, I have all these lovely fruits and vegetables in front of me. I have some carrots, some beets, some oranges, and half of a cantaloupe for this one juice right over here. So beets are probably one of the best fruits that you can use for a detox. They really help to clear constipation, and when you're getting all of those toxins out of your body and you're having more frequent bowel movements, you can really lose those pounds that have been storing there for such a long time. A lot of people often throw away the leaves that are on beets, but we're going to be leaving them on today because these leaves actually have a lot of vitamins and nutrients, so we're going to be using the whole thing. Nothing's going to waste, right? Second recipe today is a very simple kale juice recipe. We're going to be using some dinosaur kale. You don't have to necessarily use this specific type of kale, but I got this one today because it has probably like the deepest amount of chlorophyll, and basically we know from like 3rd grade chlorophyll is what makes plants green, right? And we need chlorophyll as divine beings, so I want to use that kale today. I'm going to be using half of a cucumber, and we're going to be using ginger. Ginger is anti-inflammatory. Oops, anti-inflammatory. It's very amazing for you, and it just helps you out so much. Then we're also going to be using celery. I love celery. It really helps to clear your skin, and some apples to sweeten up. If you are more of like a person that does not need sweet juices, feel free to not have any apples, but I'm gonna be having apples because I like a little bit of sweetness in my juice. And then the third juice over here, you probably can't see it that well, but we're gonna be using this magical green called Dandelion, okay? So Dandelion, when I was in school, I would see Dandelion all around. I would see Dandelion everywhere. And Dandelion is sometimes seen as a weed, right? But it's actually amazing for you. It does so many health benefits. It's very, very, very high in iron. So if there are some people struggling with anemia, juicing this green right here, Dandelion, is amazing for you. It always helps me if I'm ever feeling constipated or I'm having trouble having a bowel movement. Also having some celery, right? So this juice with Dandelion, this is actually a naturally alkaline, Dr. Sebi approved recipe, except for the celery. So if you are trying to stay on an alkaline Dr. Sebi diet, I would suggest to replace the celery with just more cucumber. So we have another half a cucumber. We have a seeded key lime. Everything here has seeds. So you really want to make sure that you're looking for fruit with seeds in them. And then we have some delicious pears. These pears are organic, so I'm going to be leaving the skins on. When food or fruit or vegetables are not organic, I like to take the seeds off. I'm going to go ahead and wash all of these fruits here. And I also want to show you all the juicer that I have and talk to you a little bit about my Kuvings REVO 830 and why it belongs in every conscious holistic health person's household. So here's my Kuvings REVO 830. So I know there's a big thing going on. Which one is better, the Kuvings or the Nama Well? I personally cannot speak for the Nama. I'm sure it's an amazing juicer. However, I have been using the Kuvings for a few months now. And although the price tag is a bit hefty, this is so amazing. It's genuinely bumped up my health so freaking much, and this is not sponsored or anything. I'm just talking about how much I love this juicer, and I want us to assemble it together before we go ahead and juice all of these amazing fruits. So this is like the motor. I don't know if I'm using that term properly, but that's the motor. It's very nice and heavy, and you have your on and off button. So this would be on, off, and it can also go reverse. And we have a whole bunch of different trinkets and everything in terms of setting it up. So let me get those. So the first thing that you want to put on is this part right here. This is, I guess, the part that's doing all the capturing and everything. It's got your little juice spout right here. You see, so you can give the juicer time to really grind up everything. And this is a cold press juicer, right? So the biggest difference between a cold press juicer and maybe the $50 juicer that you saw at the grocery store is that these juices can maintain nutrients for about 3 days. But I have a juicer over there that is a high-speed juicer. Those nutrients can honestly start to get lost within 30 minutes. So that's a huge difference, and that's why a juicer like this has such a high price tag, and a juicer like that comes with a lower price tag, because during the process of juicing, a high-speed juicer, actually the fruits and vegetables get heated up a little bit. And so of course when you're juicing raw things, if you put heat on them, the nutrients are lost faster. So that's a little bit about the difference. So we're gonna put on this first part right here. It goes just like that, fits very nicely. And then we have this little part, and we're gonna put the juicer strainer. So I really love this company because they have 3 different types of strainers. One strainer is for juice, and I can also make nut milk. So I've been making almond milk, I've been making cashew milk and oat milk, everything, and I'm able to make it with this amazing strainer right here. So it's good for not only juices but also nut milk. So there is a different strainer that you would use for smoothies, and it can also make ice cream and sorbets and everything. You just freeze your fruit, you thaw it out for 10 minutes, and you put it in. It's so amazing. So let's go ahead and combine it just like that and put it right there. You hear that click, that means you're good to go. Then we have our magical grinder. So this grinder is super duper cool. I really like it because you can really tell that it's slow crushing, whereas a high-speed juicer is kind of dangerous. Honestly, the blades are very, very sharp, but you see I'm able to hold this, right? So the blades are not as sharp. This processed juicer is more of crushing as opposed to like completely blitzing, right? So the process of extracting juice in a juicer like this is a lot better. And they also have a feature where if something's not connected, it will immediately turn off. With some high-speed juicers, a feature like that is not really existent. So if something's not connected properly, it might still go, which is not really safe for you or kids if you're going to be juicing with kids as well. We have our top. So if you see this top, it is very large, right? It's very large. You can put an entire apple into this top. You don't have to cut it at all. You can put entire carrots, pears, right? So for example, just like that, you see? So it is such an amazing juicer. So let's go ahead and put the top on. Okay, we hear the click. They also give you, let me move this out of the way. They also give you this really cool thing to put in the top in case anything gets like stuck. So you can put it right here and here. There are 2 different spouts. This spout right here might be for like celery or carrots or something, you see? You can just put it right in there like that. And then you can also put a really long piece of carrot without like cutting it. Awesome, saves you a lot of time. It also comes with this really amazing brush that you can use to clean the strainer. So I don't know about you, but juicing was always like for me because the strainer was such a mess to clean, but this juice. This is specifically made to clean your strainer, and I love it so much. And then we also have 2 more brushes that you can use to clean the juicer. So it makes my cleaning process like about 5 minutes, especially when I'm in a rush. I love it. And then it comes with 2 of these. So one of them is for your pulp, and then the next one is for the juice. It gets up to about, what, 64 ounces, which is a lot, right? Can fit almost 2 liters of juice in there. So I love that. In terms of this beautiful juicer, if you would like to get your hands on it, like I said, it does come with a little bit of a hefty price tag, but this is definitely gonna be in your kitchen for about a decade or maybe even more. The customer service is amazing, brilliant. It will come to your house in less than a week. And if you wanna get this juicer and you want a little bit of money off, you can use the code ITALEATS for 10% off. It is an affiliate and I will be getting a little bit of money. However, I'm not just talking all this praise just to have an affiliate. It's honestly, genuinely an amazing juicer, and I feel very blessed to be able to have this in my kitchen and help on my healing journey as a holistic practitioner. So let's go ahead and start to wash these fruits and veggies and get to juicing. Okay, I'm like trying to fit into the camera. I hope you can see it. Now let's go ahead and start to juice these wonderful vegetables. I'm actually gonna be leaving the seeds inside of these cantaloupes because they add a little bit extra protein and it's fine. So here's the very first juice. It was able to get a lot of juice. I honestly did not really have that many vegetables, but look at all this juice that I was able to get from this amazing juicer. I think it's a little over 1 liter of juice. So if you're a juicer, you know this is a really good amount from the vegetables that I was able to juice. Actually, with my old high-speed juicer, I would probably get half or less of this amount, and that's just how awesome that juicer is. I actually should have juiced this juice last because of the beets and the color, and I should not have done that, but I'm not washing the juicer until the very end. We're gonna keep it pushing, keep it going. This is a little bit over 16 ounces. I think it's about 20 ounces, so let's see. Let's pour that up in there. Okay, so I have a little bit left that I can pour into another container. So here's my second container. Awesome. Almost about like 16 ounces. I'm gonna put that top on there. And remember, these juices can last me up to 3 days, or if I need them for longer, I can just pop them in the freezer, and these mason jars are actually freezer friendly. So that is pretty great. So that there, and then put the top on this one, and then get to my next few juices. Alright y'all, so we are on the 3rd and final juice. Let's see how many ounces we have. Okay, so that is a little bit over 24 ounces from the Dandelion juice, and let me have a little taste. That's actually really tasty. So Dandelion is extremely, extremely bitter. It's very, very great for you, but it's very bitter. And I really do think that the pears in this, I think I put about 3 pears, really complemented the bitterness very well. So it's actually really delicious. So let's go ahead and pour up. All right, and splitting that up in my other juice, or my other mason jar. Okie dokie. I'm gonna put the tops on those and show you all the juice that we have for the rest of the week. So welcome back again. I have all of my juices here. So all of those fruits and all of those vegetables condensed down to, how many? We got 5 right here. Ooh, that one leaked on me. I got about 5 juice containers, and this is a lot, right? So I'm not gonna drink this all in one day, unless I was maybe doing a juice cleanse or something, but I'm not doing a juice cleanse. Juices for me personally do not replace any meals. They're basically like my coffee, because I don't drink coffee. I don't like the taste of it. I think it's gross and too much caffeine for me, but this is like basically my coffee and the rising. So every time I wake up, I love to start off my day with a nice vegetable or fruit juice. It's just such a great way to start off my day. So you can see I'm putting them on a box. I had to improvise, but I have all my juices right here, and I just love having these mason jars. And I love the juicer, the Kuvings REVO 830, especially because these juices are going to be able to last for 3 days, and if I can't drink it within 3 days, it's going right in the freezer and all the nutrients will be able to stay. So I'm just so happy for that. And here is my first juice. Well, actually, let's start off with the very first one. So the very first one was the beet juice, right? This one had beets, carrots, cantaloupe, whole bunch of stuff. In Jamaica, we say a whole heap of something. That's so delicious. I love putting cantaloupe in my juice because not only is it a water-heavy fruit, so it gives me more of a yield, it just tastes delicious. And if you notice that I had in all these juices, I have something that's really high in water content. So celery and cucumbers are extremely high in water content, so it's gonna give you more juice. So if you were to literally just put kale in the juicer, you're not gonna get barely any juice, right? So you need to be able to stretch that juice with a fruit or vegetable with a very high water content. And for this one, because I didn't put any celery or cucumber, my fruit that was high in water content was actually the cantaloupe. So this juice is so delicious, really helps you to detox, really helps to strengthen your immune system and heighten your metabolism. And let's go ahead and try the second one. The second one with the dinosaur kale and the apples and the ginger and a whole heap of good stuff. Yeah, this one is so good. I can really taste the kick of the ginger. I don't know about other people, but I'm a really big green juice girl, so I love when my juices taste green. So now here we are at the end of the video. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in today. If you like and enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload more videos. If you want more frequent content, follow on Instagram. All platforms are ital Eats and Treats. Go ahead and get some amazing, delicious Caribbean vegan recipes on italeatsandtreats.com, and I'll see you again next time. If you try these juices, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you are thinking about buying the Kuvings REVO 830, I would just say go ahead and do it, just do it. And make sure you use the code ITALEATS for 10% off, and let me know if you get the juicer. I'll see you all next time. Bye.
You make me wanna be with somebody, doing things that